You didn't think you'd be able to sneak and choke your way through the whole game, did ya?
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 greatest Metal Gear bosses.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
For this list, we're taking a look at the boss battles from the iconic series and ranking them on a mixture of popularity, fan votes, and our own personal choices. This list isn't just limited to the Metal Gear Solid titles alone, so be sure to look out for a few spin-off characters as well. Oh, and it should go without saying that this list is bursting at the seams with spoilers, so spoiler alert.
It's hard to miss when you're this close.
Number 10, Sniper Wolf, Metal Gear Solid.
A lady sniper, huh?
Didn't you know that 2/3 of the world's greatest assassins are women?
She may be beautiful, but make no mistake, this sharpshooter will snuff the life out of you with the pull of a trigger and without a second thought. A member of Foxhound, she makes her rather gruesome introduction by putting a bullet in Meryl and forcing Snake into a battle on her terms.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt.
After a couple of fierce sniper duels, one of which you probably had to handle with a Stinger missile, she laments her life and gives us a powerful death scene. One thing's for sure, she was no dog, but a proud wolf.
Okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye.
Number 9, Metal Gear Sahelanthropus. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
Behold! Today is the day weapons learn to walk upright!
The Metal Gears themselves have always been a highlight of the series. Walking tanks with unique designs and armed with world-ending weaponry make for some of the best boss battles out there. This latest edition is definitely no exception. A bipedal monstrosity armed with everything from flamethrowers, railguns, and even a friggin' sword. Simply put, you don't find many weapons crazier than this. The sheer scope of his second battle in particular is incredible, and really shows how epic a boss fight on an open world map can truly be. Number 8, Liquid Snake, Metal Gear Solid.
Liquid.
Sibling rivalries don't get any bloodier than this. Much like his Solid counterpart, Liquid was a clone of Big Boss, who possessed all the skills to make him the perfect soldier. Unfortunately, he suffered from a horrible inferiority complex, which led him to arming the titular Metal Gear with nuclear weapons and assembling the Foxhound unit.
You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me.
Needless to say, the battle against him atop a burning Metal Gear Rex with nothing but your fists is an epic boss fight not to be ignored. And damned if that over-the-top British accent isn't hilariously awesome.
We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father.
Number 7, Metal Gear Ray. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Players first encountered the Ray back in the second installment of the series, where it was revealed to be a sleeker-looking Metal Gear supposedly able to crush its predecessors. While it was a thrill to layer a trio of Rays with Stinger missiles later in the game, we feel its crowning moment comes in Guns of the Patriots, where it took on Metal Gear Rex in a battle that fanboys had only dreamed of.
It's not over. Not yet.
Bullets, missiles, and mashed metal galore ensures that this was one hell of a battle. It also goes to show that newer doesn't always mean better. Number 6, Solidus Snake, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty.
Brace yourself.
You thought there were only 2 snakes? Well, say hello to Solidus, leader of the Sons of Liberty and the former president of the United States. This third clone of Big Boss is the ultimate freedom fighter, as his mission revolves around the destruction of the Patriots, the AI that control and govern the entire world.
Is that so?
That's not to say he's a good guy. Anyone who crosses him is a dead man, and he's not above acts of terrorism. The fact that he was also the one who adopted protagonist Raiden when he was a child soldier adds that extra edge that made him an iconic Metal Gear boss.
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
Number 5, The End. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater.
Do you hear me, Snake? I am the end.
While the silent sniper known as Quiet made a hell of an impact in the game's latest installment, we had to go with the older generation. A member of the Cobra unit and hailed as the father of sniping, The End is constantly bordering on the brink of death due to being over a century old.
Let me linger in this world just a little longer.
He's often regarded as one of the most clever boss battles in gaming history, and it's not hard to see why. He can heal himself via photosynthesis, snipe from anywhere at any time, hide from thermal imaging, you name it, he can do it. However, those who are patient with this fight know that time is the one thing that isn't on The End's side.
Major, I found the end. He's dead.
What the hell happened?
Maybe it was from old age.
Number 4, Liquid Ocelot. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots.
Show me what you've got, Snake!
Revolver Ocelot and Liquid Snake are two of the greatest villains to ever step into the Metal Gear franchise. So imagine our surprise when the two of them, physically and mentally, became one thing. What's unique about this fight is that not only is it an emotional and raw climax, but how nostalgic the gameplay is as well. The battle has 4 stages to it, each mirroring the styles of the previous games, mechanics included. Even if you aren't a fan of the revelations and plot twists post-fight, there's no denying Liquid Ocelot was truly worthy of being called Snake's equal.
This is only the beginning, Snake.
Number 3, Stephen Armstrong. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Well, if it isn't Saucy Jack. Just a little too late, as usual.
Politicians are an easy target when it comes to villains in video games, but we're struggling to think of one as entertaining and as manly as Senator Stephen Armstrong.
All right, I think we're about done here.
Armstrong is the final boss of the highly successful Metal Gear spin-off that sees Raiden hacking and slashing his way to the top of a world-ending conspiracy. The Senator's motivations may seem slightly one-dimensional, but we dare you to find a better example of testosterone-filled insanity. Be careful, he played football in college.
Played college ball, you know. That's a cushy Ivy League school.
Number 2, Psycho Mantis. Metal Gear Solid.
I'm Psycho Mantis!
Not only is this gas mask-wearing telepath an iconic Metal Gear antagonist, but he also stands out as one of the defining boss battles of all time. One of the pioneers of fourth wall breaking in video games, newcomers were blown away when this telekinetic read their memory cards, vibrated their controllers, caused their television screens to go haywire, and forced the player to switch controller slots so he couldn't predict their attacks.
I can see into your mind. So, you like Suikoden?
A memorable villain in both aesthetic and function, we don't need to be psychic to say that Psycho Mantis won't be soon forgotten.
I can read you like an open book.
Before we get to our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
And kids are cruel. All people are by nature. They just lose touch with it as they get older. Start thinking they know right and wrong.
Fancy meeting you here. You knew I'd come. I suppose I should thank you for not killing everyone at the launch site. Well, not if you say it like that.
It's just you and me now. And I'm gonna enjoy this. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree.
Number 1, The Boss. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater.
Boss?
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty.
No battle has held a greater emotional impact than that between mentor and student. This would have made the top of our list purely for the edge-of-your-seat battle, as you desperately try to outclass the boss in a field filled with beautiful white flowers, while the amazing soundtrack plays in the background.
The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle.
but then it goes a step further and gives us one of the most tear-jerking death scenes in all of video games, where you, the player, have to pull the final trigger. And then, to top it all off, there's a heartbreaking twist, which we've already spoiled on other lists, so we don't have to do it here. Emotionally exhausting on every level, there really is no better Metal Gear boss than the boss herself. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite Metal Gear boss?
You're pretty good.
You're pretty good. Pretty good.
For more solid top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now.